crystals. Of course.
But Dr. Cortex, to reach full power, need not only your master crystal, but also the remaining 25 slave crystals from the surface. How do you expect to retrieve them when we don't have any Earthbound operatives left?
You fool! Do you think I'm unaware of the situation? If we don't have any friends left on the surface, then we need to find an enemy.
Crash? Crash? Crash! My battery is fried. Make yourself useful, big brother, and bring an extra battery for me.
Hello and welcome to Sludge Games and another deathless attempt. This time it's Crash Bandicoot 2, Cortex Strikes Back. This is me, Brickles, and this is her...
Laura.
Yes. And it'll be Brickles doing all the playthroughs. So this is the intro to Crash 2, which follows immediately after the cutscene. If you skip the cutscene, then you won't have a chance to play this. And this basically just introduces the whole thing. So Crash is going to fetch a battery over to Coco because Coco's laptop died.
It's fried.
His battery is fried. Bitch making her brother do all the hard work for her. So let's find his battery. Oh, what the hell's going on here? We're being warped.
Ooh. Being abducted.
Yes. By who, I wonder? Well, well, well.
If it isn't Crash Bandicoot, welcome. I apologize for the crude meaning.
Last time we saw you, Neo, you were escaping out of the castle because Crash died. Yeah. Theoretically, it would have been on the airship where Crash and Cortex do their final battle and Crash rescues Torna, who mysteriously vanishes, because that's Crash's sister Coco. So, yeah.
Neo reminds me, it reminds me of Red Dwarf, you know, because he's got an N on his forehead.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the hologram.
So level 1, we're going to this one first. See, they've got anteaters or whatever they are, them blue things, which I'll try and find again. They've got pigeons.
Are they armadillos?
That's it, yeah. Those things.
Yeah, I think they're armadillos.
Or they could just be rats with fat bodies. Bouncy boxes. What's this tiki thing doing there? Well, I'll get that first and then... Hello! Secret zone. Everyone loves a secret pathway.
You say all these things as if you don't actually know when you're not inside out.
Yeah, I know. I was doing it for dramatic effect.
We all know you're an expert.
Well, I'm not expert enough to complete Crash 1 without losing a life.
Well, you have done it, but just not filmed it.
Not broadcasted. Green boxes, these are nitros. These are lethal and must be avoided at all cost.
Do not touch them.
And differences between this and first Crash is a slide. Wah! Next means you can jump higher and further. What's that? An ostrich.
Now that reminds me of the Lion King game on the Sega.
Ah, yeah. Flashback to episode whatever of... I don't know. Scenery's nice.
Yeah, I quite like this. I like the waterfalls.
Explosion.
Explode all the boxes.
Just the nitros.
All the nitros.
Checkpoint. Another thing that I should point out about Crash 2 as well is the way Crash feels compared to 1, because if you jump in the first one you sort of like decelerate, and then but if you jump and go forward it stops completely. I'll show you again. What? Whereas in Crash 1 it would just carry on and slow down. They fixed that for Crash 3 so it decelerates once again.
Which do you prefer?
For realism I prefer the deceleration. And let's swim in this mud bath. Couldn't get out then. Oh, very bizarre. Checkpoint. And let's body slam the rest of these boxes. I love the body slam. Especially when it looks like you're just about to chomp on a Wumpa fruit. So like, no. Yeah. Can't be bothered with that. Right, so there's a little Easter egg in Crash 2 where you can piss Cortex off. So, but normally I just walk back, but here I'm going to ignore the crystal because it's quite funny. Because if you walk back to the warp room without having collected anything, oh, I've got a gem there. But,
Nice.
So that's nice, I've collected all 62 boxes. But, I've not collected the crystal. I wonder what Cortex will think about that. But first, Crash Dance. Ooh, I collected something. What's going on here?
No, Crash. I said bring me the crystals! Now, get back in there.
Ooh! I'm going back into that level because there's a blue gem to be had. And the way to get that is to ignore all the boxes and just go to the end of the level. So that's what I'm going to do. Still getting the fruit though. Sometimes when I'm collecting the blue gem, I used to go into the bonus level and collect nothing but Wumpa fruit, which itself is a bit of a pointless exercise. Yeah, I like to amuse myself with strange challenges and that. I'm gonna get free life. Fuck. It may still work. Just providing I don't collect any more boxes. You can wait, Crystal. Nope. 1 out of 0. Oh well, at least we can piss Cortex off a little bit more. You can do it 3 times before he stops getting angry and just like waits. Just wait till we get the crystal, Crash. There we go.
No, Crash. To save the world, I need crystals. Crystals! One more time. They look like this. Crystals, Crash! Go back through one of those doors and bring me crystals.
Something tells me he really wants those crystals. Oh well, let's go back in here for a third time and actually collect the gem this time. This is going to make for an entertaining first episode. That's quite loud. Stay away from me. Oh. I swear it worked before, like, even if I hit a box I still got the blue gem, but evidently not. Just piss the pigeons off while I'm at it. And turtles. Spiky turtles. Right, there we go. This time I will get the blue gem. Nah.
What? Why are you doing that?
Because you can still piss Cortex off yet. For a third time.
Yeah, but then you have to come back and do it again.
I'm well aware of that.
But that's just going to be boring for the viewers to watch.
No, we'll skip the final bit. The fourth attempt at getting the crystal. The gems are important as part of the storyline, if I'll get that far. But we get better than 63%. Here we go.
Look above the doorways. Above each, there is a big crystal-shaped slot. Fill all 5 crystal slots in this warp room by retrieving 1 crystal from each of the 5 areas. Only after we have filled all of the slots in this room can we continue on our quest. This is the last time I will remind you.
Handbags, anyone? Okay. We'll cut this bit out unless I die on this level.
Speed up.
Nah, I'm joking. Right, I got the crystal this time.
Finally.
Let's see what Cortex thinks of me this time.
Well done, Crash. I knew I could rely on you. His holograms are hard to maintain. During the course of my intellectual pursuits, I have stumbled across a force that threatens to destroy the world. Crystals are the only means of containing it. The fate of the world is at stake. It is imperative, therefore, that you bring them to me.
She's on the lookout for her big brother. You would have thought after the third time, Cortex would just be like, oh, finally! Rather than just like, well done, I knew I could rely on you. I wonder if they'll include that in the remake. Just that little Easter egg. Anyway, penguins this time. And they spin around. Seals, holes, seals, hole. Seal, seal, seal. Mine's the nitro. I like these levels. These levels are nice to look at.
This is cool.
Hey!
Oh, I feel sorry for the penguins and the seal.
Oh, there's a red gem.
Red gem!
it's not worth getting. Not worth risking my life to get that just yet. The same rule applies in that if I die in a bonus round, then it doesn't count, because it's if you lose a life or not. You can do bonus rounds multiple times as you like. I've played Crash 1 a lot of times before playing Crash 2. It feels a bit weird with controls now. So that's something I'm going to have to get used to. Aku! And also when you're collecting Wumpa fruits and boxes, it sounds like you're being punched. I want all the fruit. Yeah, we're going to jump on those. Yeah, I've got a gem. 74 boxes. In the first Crash, it never told you how many boxes there were in the level. And then in Crash 2, they had a counter telling you how many boxes you collected. And then in Crash 3, it tells you how many boxes there are in the level. So, that's what we call progression. Little Crash dance. Oh, cutscene. What's going on here? Oh, hello. Haven't seen you since the cutscene in the first Crash.
Yet you have acquired a gem. Interesting. Well, Crash. Know this. As long as you are allied with Cortex, you are my sworn enemy, and I will do anything in my power to stop you. If the fate of the world is truly your concern, you must gather the gems, not the crystals. If you obtain all 42 gems, I can use them to focus a laser beam that will destroy Cortex and the space station. Until then, I must use my forces to stop you from gathering crystals.
So he actually wants to destroy Cortex's space station. So you kind of work together, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Notice you were chuckling at his laughter, like.
Yeah. Well, his voice in general.
Yeah. Well, his name is Nitrous, and that's laughing gas. Right then. There it is. Right, there's a gem which you can collect. I'm going to show you. Slightly jump over here. Look at the timer there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the end. Go to the end of that level and beat the timer. Just to get a gem that way.
What colour?
Just clear. Some levels have 2 clear gems.
Why didn't you get the blue one?
Because that is not a gem, it's a pathway.
Oh.
And we collected the blue gem already in one of the many playthroughs of first level. And when you collect a coloured gem, it opens pathways. So if I hadn't have done that, it would just been a silhouette or outline of the platform. I got a gem. I've got a crystal as well. No doubt Cortex will be pleased.